more time. Gang get all that. Can't handle it. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. So high, man. Told him one more time. Gang get all that. So high, man. Gang get all that. Can't handle it.
What's good, everybody, and welcome to the brand review. No, actually, it's not the brand review.
It's not?
Well, it is a brand review, yeah, by Hyperfocus, but it is actually the big one. It is the brand of the year 2024. And today, in this video, we are actually going to announce the winner of the brand of the year. We're also going to be giving an award for the studio of the year, and we've also got an honourable mention as well.
So it's this time of the year again, huh?
Yeah, man, it's gone quick.
It went fast, yeah, this year.
There's some pretty mad stuff happened this year as well, to be quite honest. Not just in the world of brand, but also for us as well. Big highlight moment for us was being on stage and actually reviewing Twitch, which was like an incredible rebrand, and it was the first time that we got to get in front of a live studio audience and actually do a brand review, so that was pretty mad.
Yeah, so not just one of the best brandings of the year, but also, yeah, it was a great experience.
In our opinion.
In our opinion, yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure. And we also, the controversial, which we kept quiet on, right? Because we didn't want to say too much because we were waiting for our time when the storm had blown over. And then we could say something about it, right? But yeah, there was a little rebrand from Jaguar this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, also we thought like pretty much everyone had an opinion on this. It did not really feel like it needs another one. But yeah, we were asked what's our opinion on this, and yeah, what's your opinion on this, Paul?
Thanks. Throw it right back at me. I mean, I wanted to really see what everyone else had to say first, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is, like, you can look at the reaction to a brand from the community, and you can also look at the reaction from the press and also from fans as well, right? And there was a complete mixed bag of opinions, and after the main kind of brand hit, then the proper conversation started to happen. And I think there was some interesting feedback, especially when it came to brand awareness. And if anything, that was an incredible thing that Jaguar, would imagine, didn't plan on, but made happen. Right, so it was on everybody's lips this year. So from that perspective, yeah, pretty incredible.
Yeah, I mean, we look at brands. We did look at brands even before we started this channel here, and I've not seen something like that. I mean, in terms of how much reach and attention it got in the media, right? Yeah,
popular culture, basically. Yeah, but I mean, from an aesthetic, it's not my cup of tea, to be quite honest. And I don't think it was a lot of people's cup of tea. But whatever, we will see what happens. But the fact of the matter is, it slam dunked it when it hit the market and people started to complain, have an opinion. People that had never, I don't think even had LinkedIn profiles, signed up to LinkedIn just so they could talk about this. So yeah, pretty crazy, and something that wasn't expected towards the end of the year.
So talking about brands is the thing, right?
It seems so. Yeah, so we're here for one real reason, not to listen to us waffle on about what's been going on this year, and that is to introduce the People's Choice Award. It's something that we do every year. So on this channel, we do review brands, and we want to celebrate one of those brands, or many of those brands, by giving an award. And each year we put a competition out. We call it the People's Choice Award because this is not our opinion. We give the power back to you guys to vote. So we have this, how would you say, it's like a knockout round, right?
Yeah, it's good. Exactly what it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a football thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, yeah.
It's sport, let's say it's sport thing.
A sport thing. All right, so over 3 days, we run a little campaign on Instagram, and you guys get to vote. And there's some pretty cool brands, so some highlight brands from this year that we put up there. Also complemented with some great studios behind the work as well. So this year in the running, we had PayPal by Pentagram, We also had Figma, which was done internally by Damien Carell as kind of like leading up the team. Then we had Go Compare by Ragged Edge. We had Bose, or Boza, depends on how you want to say it, by Collins. We also had Toledo Art Museum by Semi-Formal and Scorpion Rose Studio. So it's 2 studios coming together to make that one happen. Then we had Mozilla with JKR. And last but not least, Fitbit Ace, LT by Koto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, great brandings.
Yeah,
cool
absolutely.
projects.
So in the first round, basically you could vote which was your favorite. Robinhood against PayPal, Go Compare against Mozilla, Figma against Bose, and Toledo against Fitbit.
Mm-hmm.
In the first round, actually Robinhood came out top. Then came Go Compare, then Figma, and then Toledo. And to be honest, it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was close right from the beginning.
But it was really, really close.
Yeah. And you can see that people make things happen, because sometimes you go to bed at night and someone else is in the lead, and then you wake up in the morning and it changed.
Okay, in the last round, we had Robinhood and Toledo up against each other, and it was neck and neck for the whole time that I was up there, right until the last moment when one of the brands just squeezed ahead. And I think in the last moment, it ended up being 52% of the vote to 48% of the vote. And literally over the last couple of days, there has been thousands of votes gone into this. So thank you to everybody for voting. But you guys have chosen. And let's announce the winner, shall we?
Yes, please.
Today we have Alex joining us.
Please hand over the...
Hello. Booty. Brand of the year.
Okay. So drum roll, and the winner,
Okay.
brand of the year 2024 is... I mean, congrats. I mean, also here in the studio, one of our favorites, right?
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, especially Robinhood as well, like, we've seen, like, a lot of kind of copycat brands over the last year, I would say, or maybe a little bit longer, where you kind of, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff out there, but there's a lot of sameness, and it was the first time that we really saw a brand that was a bit more polarizing. Even in its simplicity, it just was different to anything else that was out there.
Yeah, and I think there was like a kind of leap from like a lot of illustrative, playful, bold brands the year before to, again, being more minimal, simple, but also with a lot of attention to the detail, and it also like a little bit of like a premium feel to it. So
yeah, congratulations again, amazing work to everyone at the studio. Just keep doing what you do. It's wicked. All right, next on we have an honourable mention, which we had last year, and I think it's super important to do that. And the honourable mention is actually, in our opinion, and this year actually goes to Tubby from Dixon Baxi. We look at a lot of brands, and we look at them from, I suppose, from a technical perspective and also from an aesthetics perspective as well, and how beautiful they are and how much reach they have and how they're received within the industry as well, the actual impact that a brand has. And I think Tubby had like a really great year this year as well, not just from the branding, which was super cool, but also in how it was received. So Toby actually saw like a huge growth as well from 2023 into 2024. It's a 70% increase in US TV viewing share over the past year, a 6% rise in the converted 18 to 34 demographic. It's pretty big, to be honest, for something like this. And a 64% boost in the female audiences.
Well done.
Yeah, so
Congrats.
I think that's a pretty cool result from a brand, and it's really great that, you know, we're able to get those facts as well, and also to be able to share them with you, and to see a brand actually be able to, you know, have a positive impact as well on its community. So, all right, next is Studio of the Year. This is something that we've been doing. It was the first time last year that we did it, and we think it's super important. It's basically, this is from us, and it's a studio that it's been on our lips more than any other studio this year, and also has had a high impact on the scene, and also all over the media when it comes to branding as well, and definitely our scene.
Yeah, it's studios that have an impact, not just by being like in everybody's mind, but also changing like design in general, like the aesthetics, and yeah, being on the forefront of setting new trends. So
without further ado, Alex, could you bring
let's announce the
Studio of the Year?
And the winner of Studio of the Year 2024 is
Porter Rocha.
Porter Rocha. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah, just for those of you who are not familiar, Porter Rocha is a New York-based design agency run by two Brazilian designers and creative directors, Leo Porto and Felipe Rocha. Yeah, they have worked for Nike, Netflix, Airbnb, Apple, but yeah, the brands they did this year, that's also why they won the Studio of the Year award, is Twitch, Robinhood, which is brand of the year, the Pack NYC.
Pack's really cool. Yeah.
Very cool. Also the Nike Run campaign they've done.
Yeah, amazing, guys. Yeah, you basically won Brand of the Year and Studio of the Year, but it's undeniable that you guys have done an amazing thing this year. You've been everywhere. You've put the legwork in when it comes to showing up at different festivals and just spreading the Porter Rocha design message. Yeah, check them out if you don't know them, which I'm sure you do if you're watching this video. They're an amazing studio, so yeah, congratulations. Really, really great stuff. All right, Jan. That was quick.
That's it.
That brings us to the end of this year, 2024. We got like a couple of days left in the studio. You doing anything nice?
Just
for Christmas?
Wrap everything up and get into Christmas mode.
Fantastic. I think I'll do the same as well. Yeah, so we just like
and it was
say,
a pleasure again to do this with you the whole year.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You mean the studio or this
oh,
this
here,
channel?
Yeah, this channel, this studio, everything.
Oh, how nice is that? Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, cool. I mean, that just leaves me with one last thing to say with a big smile on my face moving into Christmas is I hope you guys have had a great year and have a great Christmas and a new year as well. And yeah, as always, don't forget to subscribe, share it with anybody who is really kind of, waiting to see who really won Brand of the Year or Studio of the Year as well. And as always, we will see you in the next one.
In the next year, probably.
Yeah, definitely next year. Peace.
Bye.